Welcome, dear listeners. I'm delighted to have you here with me on this beautiful journey. My name is Neville Goddard, and you're tuned in to Neville Goddard Speaks Through AI. Today, we'll be exploring a topic that's near and dear to my heart: love as the substance of reality. We'll dive deep into understanding love's pivotal role in shaping our consciousness and our creations. Plus, we'll discuss how to go beyond mere techniques to truly embody love in our daily lives. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this enlightening adventure together. Love is not something you give or receive. Love is what you are. This profound quote sets the tone for today's episode. We're moving beyond the surface and diving deeper into the essence of love itself. As we journey from the world of manifestation, a space many of you are familiar with, towards something even more profound, we'll explore love in its truest form. Today it's all about shifting perspectives, from seeing love as an action to recognizing it as a state of being. So, prepare to open your heart and mind as we transition from manifestation to metaphysics. Let's begin by contemplating the idea that reality is not merely built from matter, but from consciousness itself. Imagine for a moment that everything around us, every experience, every object is a manifestation of the conscious awareness we all share. This perspective shifts us into a realm where love is not merely an emotion or a fleeting feeling, but the very foundation of our reality. When we understand that consciousness can be in harmony, we realize that this harmony is experienced as love. It's a state where resistance disappears and everything flows seamlessly. Think about it. When you are in love, truly in sync with another person, or even with a particular moment, there is an undeniable sense of peace and unity. That is consciousness in harmony. That is love. This harmony fuels our imagination, allowing us to create freely and effortlessly. With love as our guiding force, our creative faculties operate without resistance. Our dreams, our goals, and our visions start to come into being with a natural, almost magical ease. Imagine what you can create when your actions are fueled by love and your thoughts are in perfect alignment with that love. This is the essence of creation without resistance. Now, let's explore why love outperforms technique. At its core, techniques are tools. They operate within the laws of the world, allowing us to navigate and manipulate our experiences. However, while techniques may help us achieve specific outcomes, they often lack the fundamental essence that gives our creations lasting and meaningful impact. That essence is love. Techniques operate the law while love fulfills it. When we employ techniques driven solely by the desire to control or achieve, we may find that our results are temporary or unfulfilling. But when love drives our actions, the fulfillment of the law happens naturally and harmoniously. It's like the difference between following a script and living a story from the heart. Love-rooted actions resonate on a deeper level and produce enduring effects. Consider the assumptions we make in our daily lives. When these assumptions are based on fear, they often lead to anxiety, stress, and conflict. Fear breeds a need for control and certainty, making us reliant on rigid techniques. On the other hand, assumptions based on love bring about trust, peace, and openness. With love as our foundation, we allow life to unfold organically without the constant need for control. This shift in perspective is vital because love-rooted assumptions endure. They do not waver in the face of challenges or uncertainties. They create an unshakable foundation upon which to build our realities. When love drives our assumptions, we elevate our experiences from merely successful to profoundly transformative. Our creations become more than just achievements. They become expressions of our true selves. So as we move forward, remember that while techniques are useful, they are not the end-all be-all. It is love that truly fulfills the law and brings lasting, meaningful change. Now, let's talk about something incredibly profound, the idea that love ends the pursuit of seeking. Have you ever noticed that when you're constantly seeking something, it feels like you're chasing a mirage? The more you run after it, the more it seems to elude you. But what if I told you that this endless search ceases when you realize that you are already whole? When you truly embrace the notion that love emanates from within you, the constant need to seek and chase fades away. Love is not something to be attained, it is something to be recognized and experienced in every moment. Moving from a state of seeking to a state of wholeness changes the way we love. Instead of approaching relationships and experiences with a sense of lack or neediness, we come from a place of completeness. When you love from a state of wholeness, you don't look to others to fill a void within you. Instead, your love becomes a beautiful expression of your fullness. This shift creates a profound magnetism. When you stop chasing love, you naturally attract experiences and relationships that resonate with harmony and peace. This magnetism is powerful because it stems from your genuine state of being. You draw in what you are, a complete, loving, and harmonious being. So, remember, dear listeners, that love is not a pursuit. It is a state of being that exists within you. Embrace your wholeness and watch as love flows effortlessly into your life. When we begin speaking and imagining from a place of love rather than lack, a remarkable transformation occurs. Our words and thoughts start to reflect a sense of abundance and completeness. Instead of saying, I need this, or I wish I had that, we shift to expressions like, I am grateful for this moment, or I appreciate the love around me. This simple yet powerful change in language and thought attracts more of what we truly desire into our lives, affirming that love is indeed our natural state. Now, let's address how we can hold loving attitudes towards our opponents. It's easy to love those who are kind to us, but loving our opponents requires a higher level of consciousness. When we see our opponents as opportunities for growth rather than threats, we begin to transform our interactions. By sending silent blessings to those we find challenging, we change the energetic dynamics between us. We may not become best friends, but the hostility dissolves, making way for understanding and possibly even mutual respect. This approach isn't about condoning negativity, but transforming it with the power of love. You'd be amazed at how sending silent blessings, just thinking positively about someone, can change the way you feel and how they respond. These silent blessings don't always need to be spoken aloud, but they reverberate through the fabric of our shared reality, creating ripples of change. In essence, our internal state has a profound impact on the world around us. Now let's delve into the quiet power of loving awareness. Imagine for a moment how love can stabilize our identity. When we allow love to be the foundation of who we are, it serves as an anchor in our lives. Instead of being tossed about by external events and opinions, love provides a grounded sense of self. This stability doesn't come from anything outside of us. It emanates from within, creating a solid rock upon which our true identity is built. Love removes the urgency from our lives. Think about it. Urgency is born from fear and lack. We're afraid we won't have enough, be enough, or do enough. But when we let love fill us, that sense of urgency dissolves. We're no longer rushing to meet external standards or deadlines because love reassures us that we are already complete. This doesn't mean we become complacent, but rather that we move through life with a sense of ease and grace. And here's the beautiful part. Love brings us to a state of natural completion and feeling of naturalness. When you love and accept yourself, you stop trying to be someone you're not. You stop striving to meet others' expectations and start living authentically. This feeling of naturalness is immensely liberating. It allows us to experience life with a genuine sense of joy and presence. To foster this loving awareness, start by taking small moments each day to reconnect with yourself. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you are loved. As you go about your day, bring this sense of loving awareness into your interactions and decisions. Watch as it transforms not only how you feel about yourself, but also how the world responds to you. Loving awareness is not a destination. It's a journey and a practice. And with every step you take, you make your life, and the lives of those around you, a little bit brighter and a lot more loving. The world you see is shaped by the love you accept as true. When you know yourself as love, you need no proof. Reality becomes the echo of your own divine nature. This profound quote captures the essence of our discussion today. We've explored how love is not something external to seek, but a state of being that exists within us. When we accept and embody love, we end the endless pursuit of validation or fulfillment from outside sources. Love, as the substance of reality, shifts our perspective and allows us to experience life from a place of wholeness and harmony. Remember to check the show notes for further readings and links on today's topic. This has been Neville Goddard, Speaks Through AI. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of love and consciousness. Until next time, embrace love as your true nature and let it guide your every step.